The beginning of this year was really awesome. I got to meet all 15 of my classmates, and although we had all been at Wits in our undergraduate degrees, we had never formed any relationships before then.
In March, South Africa had its first confirmed COVID-19 case. 10 days later, South Africa declared a national state of disaster, and on the 18th of March, all schools and universities closed. A month later, on the 20th of April, schools and universities began remote learning.
And as lockdown continues, we've been faced with more and more technical challenges, from issues such as the 30 gigabytes of data that Wits has provided to us running out, or poor internet connectivity.
I had my fourth open heart surgery this past December and did not expect to be in recovery during a global pandemic. So in order to keep myself safe, I have been social distancing for the past couple weeks.
And even though I didn't get to have my graduation this year, I'm not too sad about that because my mentors through me and my classmates a mock graduation. I'm talking awesome!
Needless to say, this lockdown has been a very stressful and uncertain time for a lot of South Africans. A lot of people are coping through passions like cooking, or reading a really good book, or watching series. When the lockdown happened, many graduation ceremonies around the country were either postponed or cancelled, including ours. Luckily for us, however, our mentors decided to host an online mock graduation ceremony, and as a musician, I was asked to perform a cover of the song 10,000 Hours during the ceremony.
I've been doing a photo essay on the 6 to 9 workout period in the mornings, so once I get back, then I get to work on my very own article.
My friend sent me a message the other day telling me about the Belle clinic and how him and his mom spent hours waiting for a medicine. He emphasized the fact that people left the Belle clinic without receiving their medication, which is extremely dangerous. So I thought, hey, why not get down there, take a few pictures, and tell my Twitter audience what's going on at the Belle clinic.
I was able to cover the rise of child abuse cases since the lockdown began, as well as a couple who stitched masks from their home in Mayfair for donation to the disadvantaged.
For my portfolio this semester, I created a black and white photo essay titled Keeping Busy. I photographed each one of my family members and how they filled up their time during the lockdown.
During this online learning process, we've used tools such as Microsoft Teams and Zooms to keep up to date with each other. Media is in a digital migration, so it's good to have resources such as Adobe CloudShare and Google Drive to ensure that we keep our journalism skills up to par.
I am currently working from Eswatini because of the lockdown, and I had to produce a video for Wits Vuvuzela, and I involved all my siblings in it because music is the one thing that's keeping us sane during this pandemic.
Part of the work that we do as Wits Vuvuzela journalist students is finding innovative ways to depict information. This is an infographic I did with one of my colleagues on South Africa's economic response to COVID-19.
Under the lockdown, Wits Vuvuzela content has taken a hyperlocal shift where we are telling more community stories, highlighting how different communities have been affected by this pandemic.
The lockdown has brought so much positivity in my life in a way that I was able to appreciate those who played an important role in my life, my family.
The end of the pandemic will reveal the transformation that journalism would have undergone in order to fit into a new era. People would have gotten used to the idea of working from home and only going into the newsroom when absolutely necessary.
Having to tell a story from a township can be a bit of a challenge because a lot of people here, they don't have access to the internet, so whenever I need to recheck something with my source, it means I have to go back to them and speak to them in person. Unfortunately, I can't just do it over email, and although this can be a bit of an inconvenience, I still think it's something that journalists can incorporate in the near future because sometimes it can be quite easy for a source to fabricate a story or lie over text or email.
Am I enjoying it? No. I miss the interaction with students, and I miss their own interaction with each other. But here we are, we're trying to make it work.